Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Micha Gal. I welcome you to my channel. Today, as usual, we are going to cook, and today we are going to cook another Kenyan meal, which is called pilau. Okay, so today I do have some ingredients to make pilau for my dinner, as usual. So, what I have is I do have some ingredients here that I'm gonna tell you. The reason why I'm always cooking Kenyan meal, African meal, is I grew up in Africa and that is what I relate with. As I said in my last video, okay, so we're gonna cook our African meal called pilau. Pilau is an ingredient of rice and some other ingredients. It's mainly rice and beef, but it has some other different taste. As I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna cook along with you, so I'm gonna show you something that is gonna be so nice. If you love it, or if you actually love to cook some African meal but you don't know how to cook, so I'm gonna show you how to cook it. Okay, so this is let me show you what I do have here right now for my pilau. Okay, yeah, so here I do have a lot of things, but the main thing that I'm gonna have is a rice. This is like 2 cups of rice. Okay, if you can see, it's 2 cups. I'll just put 2 cups, and the kind of rice I use is basmati rice. This basmati rice, you can actually get it in Sam's Club if you're in the United States, because right now I'm in United States. Basmati rice is good because when you cook pilau with basmati rice, it doesn't burn. Okay, some rice, they become so mushy. So if you cook like the baboy rice, this what we call baboy rice or long rice, it's gonna be mushy. Okay, so it's not gonna come out, and it's good that it doesn't get mushy. Okay, so I do have rice, which is basmati rice. I do have this is potatoes. I already peeled them. Then this is green pepper, and then I have red onion, and then I have, this is fresh ginger here, and then I have garlic here. Okay, and then I have beef. I just cut it right now, and then I have cumin. Okay, it's called cumin. So you can buy this one in any store. Walmart, if you're in the United States, you can always get them. And then I have coriander. Okay, and then I do have cinnamon. Okay, and then I do have cardamom. Okay, you should know the difference between cinnamon and cardamom. Cardamom is different from cinnamon. Okay, and I also do have some organic olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, organic. I love using organic if you can, but if you don't, you can afford, please, you can use anything, whatever thing you have that is available to you. And then I have ginger spice if you want to add, and then I do have pilau masala if you want to add. Okay, so basically, if you don't have this, if you don't have all this, you can, if you don't have cinnamon, cardamom, and cumin, and I have curry powder here, and I do have like coriander. Okay, so if you don't have all this, you can actually just use this spice only, this pilau masala. It's always good by itself. Okay, once you have this one, you can always use that one. And then I do have some fresh tomatoes here that I just bought from Sam's Club if you're in the United States. But if you're not, you can get any tomatoes, that's okay too. Okay, so let's start cooking. Basically those are the ingredients that you need, all that I've shown you. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I have to wash my rice. I have to wash my rice and soak like 10 minutes before I start cooking it. Okay, so I'm gonna start by beef. I'm gonna start by cooking first. I'm gonna boil a little bit beef so that I can get the broth. The broth is what I'm gonna use to cook later. You're gonna see how I'm gonna do it. Okay, so first I'm gonna start by boiling beef for like 10 minutes just to get that broth from it that I'm gonna use to cook later on in my process. Okay, and then I'm also gonna have to wash my rice, which is this one. Let me show you. This is my rice. I'm gonna put here and wash it. Okay, so let's go and wash the rice. And then once I wash the rice, then I'm gonna soak it for, I just want to show you the whole process so you don't say, okay, it's a quick process. No, I just want to show you the process so that you see how I do everything, okay? Yeah, so you understand which one you're gonna say. Then you, when I wash my rice, it's always good that you wash your rice until all the milky water, it doesn't look like, the water doesn't look milky, okay? It doesn't look like milk, cloudy or milky, whatever you call it, has to be clear water. Then that's when you're gonna know that your rice is actually clean, okay? Yeah, so basically just put some water and clean it. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I see people don't wash their rice. They say, oh, it's clean. It's never clean because you don't know the process it goes through. So it's always very important that you actually wash your rice. It's very, very important. Wash your rice, make sure it's clean, and before you see now it's at least getting clear. It's getting a little bit clear. Okay. Can wash the last one last. You see now, you can see the water is actually clear. You can see rice from the bottom. Okay. Yeah, you see rice from the bottom. And so that is our last. You see how water is very clear. It's not cloudy again. It's actually very clear. And so once you see the water is clear, I'm gonna soak this rice. I'm gonna soak it for like between 5 to 10 minutes, just to sit in water. And then I'm gonna drain the water when I'm ready to use the rice. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit here while I'm working on the other thing. Okay. Let my rice sit there. And so the next thing I'm gonna do is take the beef. I'm gonna boil the beef, and the beef is ready to boil. Okay. Yeah. So just always drain the first water that I get from the beef. I'm not gonna boil too much the beef, just a little bit. And I said the reason I'm boiling this meat for some few minutes is to get the broth from it, okay? Just to get some broth from it. And here I'm gonna add a little bit of ginger. I have ginger, fresh ginger. This is fresh organic ginger, okay? So I'm gonna add just a little bit of it, like a spoon of it, okay? Just a spoon of it. Yeah, this one, spoon of it. I'm also gonna add some pink Himalaya salt, okay? This is what I use for my meal. So I'm gonna just add a pinch of pink Himalaya salt in it, and just and leave it to boil. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Leave it to boil. while I'm also preparing the onion and the onion and garlic and that, making sure that I have everything ready. So let me cut everything ready, and the next thing that I'm going to do is cover my hair. Every time when I'm cooking, I have to cover my hair. So I'm gonna cover my hair and cut the onions and the garlic, make them ready. Okay, see you. Hey guys, so I've actually taken some mixed a little bit, just a little spoon of each of the spices and put together. I'm gonna show you right now so you can see. I've covered my head, as I said. I have to cook while I'm covered, and that is very important when I'm cooking. To me, I don't know about some people cook when their hair is open, but I love cooking when my hair is covered so I don't have a hair in my food. Okay, so let me show you basically how I've picked just a little bit of spoon, because I'm cooking 2 cups of rice, and that you don't need to put too much spice in it. Okay, so this is actually, so basically if you have this, as I said, if you do have this, you don't need the mixture, but I love the organic ones that I do have. That's why I did not use this. But basically you can have a spoon of this one, a spoon of these spices. It's a mixture of all the spices, but now I do have all the little spices: coriander, cumin, cardamom, and all that, and cinnamon. All these, I just mix them a little by little. Okay, so this is what I do have basically right now. So I'm gonna mix them and be ready for my cooking. Okay, yeah. So hey guys, so my onions are ready here, and this is my garlic. Okay, my garlic, onions, and then we have our beef boiling here. I do this broth, so I didn't need to boil too much. I think this is ready because we have to save this broth over here. So we're gonna start cooking our meal right now. So what I'm gonna have is I'm gonna have some oil over here. This is just plain oil. I just added some oil over here. So I'm gonna add the onions and fry the onions until they are golden brown. Fry the onions until they are golden brown. Okay. Yeah. And let me add some onions here. Yeah. So we have our onions here now. Our onions cooking. Okay. Have to cook these onions until they are golden brown. Golden brown. Okay. Let me put on some light. Yeah. I'm gonna cook them until they're some golden brown. So when you're frying, you can put a little bit of salt to taste, just a little bit. A little bit of pink salt. Just a little bit. So the onions have some little taste. Okay. I'm gonna leave them to cook until they're a little bit golden brown. And then our meat is here. So the boiled meat, I've already taken out the broth. Okay. The reason you have to stir each and every time is to make sure that it doesn't burn. That's the reason why you have to stir every now and then to make sure that it doesn't burn. Right? Okay. So cooking is a very good thing. I love cooking because when you cook, first of all you save money on so many things. Because and the most important reason why I cook is cooking your food, you will cook it with more hygiene, more more love, more, you know what you put in. You actually measure the amount of oil and amount of stuff that you put in, so you know you've cooked actually a very healthy meal. So that's why I like, you know what you're eating, unlike, and you cook food that you don't really know how it has been cooked. So it's very important that you actually cook food. Okay, so let me check how our onions are doing. Yeah, almost. Yeah, almost. Once it turns to golden brown, we'll be ready to add our meat. Yeah, as everyone is cooking, this is what I'm gonna put next. Then I'm gonna have to be ready, wash our tomatoes, that we're gonna make something called kachumbari. Okay, it's called kachumbari. Kachumbari is a combination of tomatoes and some onions, and it's just a nice combination that you're gonna eat alongside your pilau. Okay, so I'm gonna make the kachumbari. Some tomatoes. I'm gonna take like two tomatoes, but I have to wash them. Two. Okay, put them there. I'm gonna put the rest in my fridge. Okay. Good. So our onions are almost, yeah, they are ready. They're now ready. They're very, very, very ready. I can now add the meat, the beef. Yeah, so we have added our beef. We're gonna stir all together. All this together. Okay? Gonna stir all this together. Yeah. All this together. See how it's looking like? So at this moment, this is the time where we're gonna add the ginger, okay? The garlic and the ginger. Garlic. Add our garlic. Okay. And then remember our spices. We're gonna add our spices back to that. Put our spices. Yeah, so actually gonna make this with the spices. See how it's looking now? Yeah, so I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of ginger, fresh ginger. This one was fresh ginger, so I just grated it so that I will be just scooping it a little bit and putting my food. Okay, so I love ginger and garlic. I really love them so much. Yeah, so you see how it's looking now? It's now time to add our rice. Rice. Okay. Our rice is here. We soaked our rice, you remember? Soaked our rice. So what I will do is, let me reduce the heat. And I'm gonna use this sieve to make sure that all the water is out. Okay, so I just add the rice and I stir it. Add the rice and stir very well for all the mixture to look like it's getting in. Okay, yeah. Our pilau now. Okay, now start pilau. Now stirring it. Okay. See how it's looking like? Looking so nice. Now you remember our broth? We're gonna add our broth now. This is our broth that we saved. We're gonna add it. Okay. See now how our pilau is looking like. It's looking like, okay, we're gonna leave it to cook or simmer for some. Hey guys, let us now see our end product. What we have here. Let me see. Wow, how nice meal. Ooh, looks so yummy, so yummy, so yummy, so yummy, so yummy. This is now our pilau. It is now ready. Looks so yummy. Okay. Now this is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Guys, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut our kachumbari now and then make it ready for the meal. So guys, after a long time that we have been cooking, now we are ready to show what the end product is. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you even ready? Guys, are you even ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what we do have now as our end product. This is now our pilau and kachumbari. Kachumbari is I told you, is the onions and tomatoes. That's what I was cutting. So this is our beautiful plate here that we are going to dig in, me and my loved one. We're going to dig in right now. So thank you so much for watching. This is a very simple meal that you can always cook for your family. So it's a beautiful one. I'm going to enjoy. Thank you for watching. And guys, thank you so much. Thank you for spending time with me. Till next time, God bless you. Bye.